Is
Marcelo.
Marcelo. He has my dossier, so
I will tell you, when I saw you, when I saw the picture of yours in one of the dailies, in one of the dailies, no? I
Yeah.
looked at it, I said, ako ba ito? Pagkatapos, si Willie pala ito. So, and then there was supposed to be a show.
yes.
That you were going to do, no?
That's at the music museum. You are most welcome.
Are you making money? Are you putting it in foreign currency deposit?
No, sir. No, sir. Everything is declared. Everything is. This is what you may say the double standard of justice.
Why?
Because you were the justice secretary. Now I am the justice secretary. So I am your double.
But you don't want to play my role as defense secretary.
Oh, that is very. I will not do that. Remember, we were on the other side.
You cannot copy me as Minister of National Defense.
Well, I did.
Under martial law.
Under martial law. And the latest
Or
one
you
we did.
don't want to copy that.
No, the latest one was 1986.
1986, it's a revolution.
But it's a revolution. And now
What did I say?
that you're 88,
Oh,
I am doing you again. So age doesn't matter.
but
You were asking him,
but you are not my age. You are much younger than I
I
am.
know. I want to have your I want to know your secret.
I think, Willie, you have to wear like a false nose.
Everything because he is mestizo. Filipino.
All right.
But I'm a mestizo, but I'm Ibanag and Ilocano. No?
Correct. That's why I speak like this with a very thick.
Okay. Willie, thank you so much for dropping by. Thank you.
And let me say my personal piece.
Go ahead.
I think he did the job very well for the entire nation.
Thank you, Your Honor.
As we may say and proclaim perhaps today. Justice for one is justice for all.
Thank you.
Gusto ko, happy kayo.
Gusto ko happy kayo.
All right. Thank you very much, Willie. Now, question from Twitter and Facebook. These are the people on social media. I mean, when you were born, there wasn't even a cell phone. When I was born, there was no cell phone.
When I was born, there was no phone at all.
No phone at all.
No newspaper, no magazines, no reading materials. The only thing that I could remember was a magazine called Banawag.
Oh my!
Banawag with Lola Basyang.
I'm curious. There are very heartwarming stories.
And Kulafu.
No, there were very heartwarming stories about you and your father. You were not always together, and when you met him, the stories.
I never knew my father until I met him in 1945. I was 21 years old.
Exactly.
And I just finished first year.
Do you miss your father still?
Huh?
Do you miss your father
Of course, he gave me a future. I would not be here if he did not take me home that day when I met him and took me to Malabon. So his family, the mother of my sister Armida, they became very close to me, like my wrist. No difference between half blood siblings and full blood siblings. Their mother took me in as her real son, and I was grateful to them.
Was it easy growing up? I mean, coming from the province, not knowing your father, knowing him at 21?
Well, you know, Karen, you do not know me. Many people, early on in my life, I was called Bastardo. So I was used to being called names. So it didn't bother me at all. And I guess all those things kept me going to try to rise over and above those who were my critics, so that at least I can tell them, well, look who is talking.
Very touching. Now, I'm curious, with Justice Cueva, you also had a personal relationship with him?
He was my lawyer.
Yes.
He was my lawyer when I was arrested in prison.
Yeah.
Yeah, but and I owe him a favor by serving as my trial lawyer. But unhappily, I was the presiding officer. I had to play that role. I had to be impartial. I do not look at people based on relations. I look at them as professionals.
How was your relationship with former President Aquino before she passed away?
Okay. Well, I gave her the due respect. Even while I was not in her cabinet, I always entertained a respect for her being the president of the country. It just so happened that I did not agree with her policies, and then I was suspected of being a source of her problems. I could not abandon the men that I worked with. That is one thing. If people work with me, I fight with them and for them.
Okay. All right. Questions from Twitter and Facebook. You've heard of Twitter, no?
I don't know what is Twitter and Facebook, but anyway.
Wait, you've never seen Facebook?
No.
Really?
My daughter does.
But do you know how to text?
Huh?
Do you text?
Hardly. I can do, but I'm not very adept to it.
Okay. All right.
And I seldom use a cell phone.
Oh, you don't?
I don't.
Okay. Charlie Insick is asking if the Supreme Court decides to nullify the entire impeachment proceedings, what will you do? Related question, what if Corona appeals to the Supreme Court?